So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can make your beats hit hard. So if you're new to producing or even been producing for a while, there's still a chance your beats are sounding kind of trash. So in today's video, I'm going to go over some tricks that I wish I was doing at the beginning to take your beats from absolute noob and make you kind of good. Right guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make your drums hit hard. So if you're making beats, the chances are you want your beats to hit hard, and sometimes that can be a bit confusing. So today we're going to go over some of the mixing techniques that I wish I was using at the beginning, and yeah, let's make your beats slap. If you're new here, follow me on Instagram, subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers. We're almost there, so please help me, and yeah, let's get into it. Right, so now we are in Logic and we have a beat. Right, so that is absolutely fire, I'd say. So we've got that sort of like futuristic rage beat type vibe. So I'm literally just going to run you through what I've done on every track to make the beat sound good. So the first thing, and probably the most important thing, is going to be sound selection. So having good sounds is very, very important. So it reduces the amount of EQ and distortion, all that sort of stuff that you have to worry about already. So for example, if we just go to my 808 and kick track here, this is my 808. And now this is my kick. So as you can hear, that 808 and that kick, they just go together super well. If we just look at the tracks, I've literally got pretty much no EQ going on for both of them things. If you're new to producing, you've probably seen a lot of producers telling you to like dip EQs here and sort of do all this. It's just far too much. That is not fun. You should not have to do all this for your beats sound good. So that is the power of sound selection. You can find sounds pretty much anywhere: Splice, Reddit, and totally not a plug, but kind of a plug. In the description, I'm going to give you literally all these sounds you hear in the beat. So if you like any of these, go get them. So yeah, so that is sound selection. Now number 2 is going to be leveling. Leveling is super important if you actually want to make the beat sound like loud and just sound good on things like phone speakers. In the past, I'd literally have like a clap up here and everything else under here. So it was just like a track of claps. So we don't want to do that. So I always mix pretty much everything to the clap. So this is the level we're getting for the clap. So we're getting around there. So now I've got that clap. What I do is I go to the melody and I just literally pull it up so it's just below the clap. Fairly simple. So from here, we'll just bring the hi-hats into sort of like just below the clap maybe. Same with the kick. So as you can see, that kick isn't like clipping too heavy. It's like not, you don't want it like that. So I just have it around this mark. And then literally the last thing is just the 808. So this is sort of personal preference if you want the 808 on top or sort of like below the kick. I like to sort of have around the middle. That is literally how easy leveling is. I just start with the clap, bring the melody in, and then just sort of bring everything up to it sounding good. Now, the next thing sort of goes back to the first thing a little bit, which is less is more. So if we just take a look through everything that I've got, on the hi-hats, no EQ. On the clap, no EQ. Counter snare, no, a little bit of EQ there. I don't even know why. Kick, literally nothing. 808. Nothing. The melodies, I've literally just rolled off like this 200 hertz range, which you've probably seen a million times, and that's just for the 808 and kick. So yeah, nothing crazy. There's no like secret sauce. It's more just like simple sauce. Even though this video will probably say secret in the title, it's more simple. The only sort of like tricks I've done is for the hi-hats, I've panned one right and left. All I did was duplicate the layer and one left and one right. And this just in headphones allows the mix to be a lot wider. And it also gives that space for that kick in the center, because everyone wants a fat kick. Like I said, nothing on the kick. On the 808, the only thing we've done is add this overdrive plugin. Now, everyone should be using some sort of distortion on your 808. So I routed this to a bus. We've got the sends to 15.6, and this is what my overdrive looks like. So if your 808 is getting too distorted, you can just pull this up and down. Or both of them kind of suck, so if we just go around the middle. Now on the melodies, the only real thing we've got is this Ozone Imager plugin, which is free, by the way, so I definitely recommend going and getting this. And this just spreads the melody. So pretty simple. Now, when I first got this plugin, I was just making everything wide. I was just cranking this all to the top like that. That is a bit of a mistake, as it will make your drums actually clash a lot with your melodies. So I'd recommend just chilling out a little bit and only using it if it needs it. And yeah, that is pretty much how simple the drums are. They just sound like this. So pretty simple. So I typically always use these two transitions, and then now this just takes your beats from like level 3 up to like level 7, I'd say. It just makes that first kick come in a lot harder. So a lot more fire. Additionally, what I did forget to mention is you can pull the velocity up on the 808, which does make it a lot more harder. And then if you crank this up, so that's a pretty cool trick. And then I just always put this transition sort of on the verse. So yeah, that's some cool little spice for your beats. Finally is going to be your master chain. So on mine, I use this T-Rex clipper, which by the way is... beautiful. If you watch a lot of FL Studio producers throwing like soft clippers on, this is pretty much our version, but it is paid. So if you don't want to pay money, which most of us don't, I actually did a video on this, is you can use this FatFX plugin and you can just turn all these off like this. And then you can just go to this limiter here and either put hard clipper or soft clipper. I actually find the hard clipper a bit better. And then you can just pull this up. I'm bored of this beat now, so let's just try another. So I'd say this is probably on par with the T-Rex paid one. Yeah, this one's totally free, so this is my settings I use for that. This is without. And then with. So yeah, I'm kind of fire. So that is pretty much been 5 things that I wanted to run through on how to make your beats hit hard. And yeah, I think that's it. Right guys, so that's been it for the video. So hopefully this helps your beats hit hard next time you make one. This was just some simple things that I wish I was doing at the beginning to save myself a lot of time. If you're new here, follow me on Instagram, subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers. We're almost there, so please help me. And yeah, that's been it. Thanks for watching. Till next time.